Hi, this is Richard Wheeler, and this is Richard Wheeler Works. It's a Twitch stream where I work. And I'm still working on the ongoing project, If I Could See What You See, in which I look at military PR and propaganda imagery, both still and moving picture, that can be found on YouTube, on Instagram, uh, on Twitter, on all the channels that militaries and governments now use today to distribute public relations and propaganda. And the intent of this project is to understand more about the worlds of intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, and understand the practices of these um, professions, of these work groups, through seeing what we can see in open source media. And doing all that to create open source surveillance pedagogies, like learning how to do these jobs through reverse engineering, through looking at open source media. So, just like to reaffirm that every time or go over that again. Let's get to work. So let's see. We've been in the Instagrams, and we've been looking at some things, petit à petit, bit by bit. Remember, we were looking at this keyword, fruit opérationnel spécialisé. FOS, we didn't really look at as a hashtag because, remember, three-character hashtags can mean too many things, right? It's just very generic. You know, we need usually at least 4 letters to narrow down, and, you know, the more the better. Acronyms are just hard in general, right? Because this is what, like, Formula 1 something something for the driver, FOS, I don't know, right? Who knows? So, and we did some, it's taking a second here. We did some searching to get to this, right? We should probably just update our hashtag list, right? Because we had fruit opérationnel, and a lot of it was the same thing. So let's go in here, hashtags, and is this feels like a technical term, right? That's French from France. I don't know what it is. It's kind of down here in this concept block, maybe. So, opérationnel. I don't know if there's a. I don't know how to pronounce it. Well, it's specialized search. Fruit is search, and opérationnel is on operations, and spécialisé. So I don't know. It's not entirely EOD, right? Explosive Ordnance Disposal. I don't believe so. Anyway, because it'd be a lot more of it if it was EOD, right? Like, there wouldn't just be like a few hashtags. It'd be like, you know, no, it's just free. Oh. Yeah, this is what's annoying, right? That we got it both with and without accents. So and let's see, are these not? Sorry, let's do some formatting stuff here, which is to make these lines wrap. Okay. Thinking very hard. Oh, and also to make everything align to the top of the cell. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then, I mean, these are all French army, right? So we're not seeing, right? Okay. 6e Régiment du Génie, Sapeur de Marine. Like, sapper is it's an old like military engineering term. You know, engineering is this one of these fuzzy words. Like there are mechanical engineers and electrical engineers and civil engineers, and then there's this military engineering context, which is different. And so you see this in French. It's interesting. Right? So if we say, let's see, we go to translate, and we say, génie, c'est quoi? French. Interesting, right? Is not genius that we're talking about here, right? Did you mean génie? Yeah, I did. Okay. So genius, esprit, interesting. Ethos, wizardry. 6th Magic Regiment, that's interesting, right? Because we would say engineers, but you know, sapeur is sapper. But what's sapper, right? Sappers, like a sap was a tunnel. It comes from a idea of tunneling under fortifications or walls. So that's stayed with us, that term. So let's see, we had this. All right, cool. And then there's the version with the with les accents. Is this just... And it does not want to do that, does it? Okay, so free opérationnel spécialisé avec accent. Right. I mean, French at least French also, right, has a Roman alphabet. So these are just minor issues here with hashtags, but it does, you know, point out some challenges with this kind of social media analysis, that there's so much, only so much you can do looking at hashtags. All right, so we'll just go through here quick. Plongeur de combat, yeah, right. PCG. Okay, and this is Info des Mili. I saw this before, but is this... I can't tell if this is a fan site or if this is a... Compte officiel. It's followed by Can't tell what this is. All right. It says official account, but is this somebody who's actually hurt? Yeah, an XLCs. This was yeah, this was in that Paris match video. Okie dokie. Is there an about here? I just don't know whether or not to. Yeah, I'll follow this. Whatever. All right, there's some stuff there. Okay, sorry. Back to work. So we did this. We looked at the what we could find. I mean, I think the thing to do now is actually to do some YouTube. I mean, I know at least one video I've seen in that space for this. That's how I know the term. It was a YouTube video. Sorry, I gotta do something while this is loading. I realized I need to Slack somebody something. Alright, so this is my personal YouTube. I don't want that. Unless you want to look at videos of art forgery, and could be interesting, right? Do I need to add an account here? I guess I do. Okay. Man, slow internet today. This is very choppy for all of you. Oh well. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I thought that was already logged in. Okay, there's a code. 72455. Okay. Multitasking, slacking, logging into Google. This is all the exciting stuff of work. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so free opération. It popped up. Oh, now there's a. 2 weeks ago. Well, there we go. But let's just see this here. A free opé. Okay. All right, so we got some stuff that I've looked at a little bit, some of it not. Okay, man, that's quite a bit. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Save to playlist. That's that. Okay, so we got. All right, so let's watch some stuff here. This is a whole genre of YouTube video by the a video by the way is it's not going to full screen for you. All right, so what if I do? Hold on a second. What if I do theater mode? Is it going to theater mode even? Huh? No, doesn't do that. All right, so is it just not there yet?
Caporal-chef Arnaud du 17e régiment du génie parachutiste et je fais partie de la section fouille opérationnelle spécialisée. Et je vais vous présenter un sac de fouilles.
What's going on here? I am just seeing the video without it playing. Why is that? It should play for you. It's just okay. Let's reload that. Huh, something's frozen here is what it is. Okay. Okay, all right, let's go back to, I think when I went to full screen that did it. All right, so let's, all right, there we go.
Je suis le caporal-chef Arnaud du 17e régiment du génie parachutiste et je fais partie de la fouille opérationnelle spécialisée. Et je vais vous présenter un sac.
All right, so what I was trying to say is that there's a whole genre of, I'll just let it play with the sound off. There's a whole genre of military YouTube videos of what's in your backpack. It's like unboxing videos for military backpacks. But what is in the? Wait a second. Hold on. What was he just saying there?
À l'intérieur qui vont nous permettre de faire des relevés d'ADN, des prises d'empreintes et des photos.
Okay, so this is a tool for getting DNA samples, taking pictures of people, and empreintes digitales, fingerprints, right? So it's a biometric scanner.
J'ai des jumelles de vision nocturne qui vont nous servir pour tout ce qui est grotte ou puits ou infiltration de nuit.
Oh,
J'ai une petite lampe torche qui fait infrarouge.
this is pretty useful, isn't it? Right, because it's like talking about kit and talking about missions. Like, why do I need this kit? All right, well, I knew I was going to save this anyway, but this is definitely going to get reviewed. What else does he have? Okay, he's got a camera for taking pictures of things. He's got a rangefinder, laser rangefinder.
sert pour faire de la détection de fils pièges.
Fil piège is tripwire, it must be, or trap wire. Yeah, tripwire is what we'd say. But it's a wire that is wired to a trap. Fil is wire. Fil piège. Huh?
J'ai un détecteur de métaux. Celui-ci, c'est pour tout ce qui est quand on fait les infiltrations, pour voir s'il y a des piégeages, tout ce qui est mine.
Mm-hmm.
J'ai un détecteur 4 gaz. Il nous sert justement quand on rentre dans les puits ou dans les grottes pour savoir si l'air est pur, s'il y a assez d'oxygène pour qu'on puisse.
Yeah, this is an interesting. I'm still trying to understand what this role is, because there's a little bit of like EOD. There's a little bit of site exploitation or prisoner exploitation with the biometric stuff. There's a little bit of, but he was saying, he mentioned grot caves twice. He mentioned it with the laser rangefinder and also with this device, which is used to test breathability, right, in underground operations. So it's this interesting like role that's about underground.
Respirer. S'il n'y a pas d'eau ou de gaz, dangereux pour nous.
Yeah.
J'ai un baudrier avec différents types de matériel pour descendre dans les puits, dans les grottes.
Oh wow. Okay. Climbing harness and stuff.
Avec du matériel de recharge et des effets chauds à l'intérieur.
See? Y a quoi dans ton sac? Commando montagne. There's a whole, like, series. Y a quoi dans ton sac? I like this series. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Let's go back and see what else we have. This one. Yeah, for sure. Save the playlist. Okay, our downloaded videos. What? Is this not that one? Save the playlist. Okay. Videos reviews this. Okay. Entraînement hispano-français en zone confinée. Yeah. Ok. Mi-décembre, une partie du 6e régiment du génie était en Espagne pour un exercice tactique de combat en souterrain, aux côtes et de soldats de la brigade de Légion espagnole A. La section de fruits opérationnels spécialisée est un groupe de plongeurs de combat du génie se sont aguerris dans les galeries d'une ancienne mine de fer désaffectée, un véritable décor western. Des paysans garantis. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's interesting. I need another transfer playlist though, because this is something that I need for work too. I'll share this and see what happens. Share by email. Thinking. FOS en Espagne dans des grottes. Okay. All right. Sorry, Cave Warfare is not entirely the project that I'm on here. This unit though. But Cave War is interesting for other reasons. Mali, Opération Senator, fouille opérationnelle. Okay. 7 years ago. Okay, so I already got that. This was this SRG we found. What was it? I took a screenshots on my phone. 6 years ago. All right, I'm taking a look at that sometime. All right, download that. SRG, I don't know. But it was related to this other thing, this peloton de reconnaissance spécialisé. Come back to that. We're gonna. This says it's related, so we're gonna take a look, right? Yep. Absolutely. Recruiting. Côte d'Ivoire. Soutien opérationnel. Ok. Des soldats dans une vie. Angers, un nouveau pistolet pour le 6e régiment de génie. Specialized dog searching. It says I downloaded that. Okay. Combattant du renseignement aéroporté. I definitely looked at that. Whoa! Opérateur image. What is this? Yeah, I'm gonna definitely. Yeah, but let's take a look at that. Wait, what did he say? He didn't say j'y ai par balle. Ma fringue. Okay. Sorry, we're getting into understanding military French here as much as anything, but let's see. This is a good site, Reverso Context. I like it a lot because it, what it does is, I mean, you'll see when I go through it, it's not just a translation engine like, it says bangs and fringe. Well, let's do this. Let's go back and we'll say bulletproof vest. We'll say, go back to English here. We'll say, why is it not? Oh, there we go. So we'll say body armor. Jet par balle en mur. Jet par balle flingue. Sorry, this is a rabbit hole for me. French military slang is a rabbit hole for me. So, I don't know. Come back to that. Okay.
Ensuite, nous avons là l'objectif qui permet de prendre des photos de nuit. Donc c'est pareil pendant les feux statiques, qui permet de ne pas avoir de déclenchement de lumière, de flash ou de lumière parasite. Toujours pour les faces actives de nuit. Un dispositif de vision nocturne qui se fixe grâce à cette griffe sur le casque lourd. Ensuite, pour le nettoyage du FAMAS, la trousse UC avec tout le matériel nécessaire. Pour le nettoyage, mais cette fois-ci pour les boîtiers d'appareils photo, un kit de nettoyage complet. Alors à savoir qu'on évite de démonter des objectifs sur le terrain à cause de la poussière et du sable. Mais si on a le temps, on le fait. On a le plus important, mon deuxième boîtier, avec une griffe en gaz qui permet de traiter les sujets qui sont assez éloignés, surtout qui permet de ne pas les déranger pendant qu'on prend les photos. Très pratique, à portée de main toujours. Du gaffage, une sorte de gros scotch qui permet de protéger le matériel sensible de la poussière. Donc vous pouvez le mettre sur le côté, sur l'ordinateur portable, là, pour éviter que ça rentre. Très important, la petite chiffonnette électrostatique pour enlever la poussière, nettoyer les objectifs après chaque prise de vue. Bien sûr la chèche qui permet de se protéger du soleil et du sable. Et pour finir, le poncho qui
All right. Okay. All right. All right. Keep going. Keep going. For you. Okay. On EDC. Okay. Okay. Well, that was it. Not a lot, right? I mean, but it's so crazy because like there's stuff going back 7 years. You'd think that. I mean, maybe it's just the closed world of Google and. Okay, so Okay, yeah, we've seen what we can see here. So that was PRS, right? That was that other thing. Peloton de reconnaissance spécialisée, right? And that's about one. Okay, so that's gonna go more down here because the unit size, and it's here, right? It's here. Let's see if we just do. Peloton. Okay. Bataillon blindé de reconnaissance is armored reconnaissance battalion, which is not really what I'm looking for, right? It's a little bit more. It's an armor cavalry concepts. Spec. It should be with an E here, right? Okay. Well, I guess we found what's there. Let's go. Let's go to YouTube and take a look at that. All right. Okie dokie. Save the playlist. Watch later. Save the playlist. La mission des Hussards. This is interesting. François Grandes. This is like these, regional. It's like a regional news channel in France, and it's, I've found, you can tell I'm a little bit of a Francophile. I've definitely found it useful to go, like, not all the internet is indexed. It's not all there. I mean, it's all out there, but it's not all in Google. It's not all like, oh, you just push a button and it shows up. That's really a subtext, if not a demonstration of this project. So, it's useful to find these regional sites in any, like, I'm in Southern California. Los Angeles area has a lot of military stuff. Not a lot of coverage of it, maybe in local news, but some. San Diego area, a lot of local coverage of military stuff that you need to really dig into, to find. So it can be useful, is all I'm saying. So I'm not going to do a lot of that right now, but just noting. But if I was in François Grandes and I search armée, all right. Okay, so I have some stuff, right? La mission des Hussards 1 year ago. Okay. But if I said orpaillage clandestin en Guyane, I think that's forestry. Mm-hmm. Right, but if I go to YouTube though and I say so I just saw something that stood out. So let me see if that France 3 Grand List comes up. France Grand List. Right. So I say HK416 armée. One says, okay. All right. What was this one right here? Doesn't always work that way. Okay. It's also just a different, different view in. En total autonomie. This feels like something I should watch. Okay. I already got this, didn't I? La véhicule de l'avant blindé de reconnaissance NRBC. Okay. Exercice de la section de liaison et de reconnaissance offensive. I have no idea what that means. Organon, le plus grande base de renseignement de France. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. I should have downloaded it. Des casernes militaires. Ah bon. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. A lot of the same stuff. Okay. Peloton Recce. Okay. Okay. Got that. What is this? Spécialiste de l'identification infrarouge thermique réfléchissante fluorescente et neutre. Oh, right, patches. Subgroup monitor. How do you say EOD? It's actually interesting. I mean, it's a little interesting, but patches are a death from afar. Section d'appui. What does d'appui mean? These are some it's like these are specialized groups that are having their own stuff made, right? Des piégeurs. That's what it is. See, that's exactly what I'm looking for. So if I say I think, is it deux piégeurs? Deux pillages De Piaggio Asso. Hmm. Artificier des mineurs. Ah, ok. Aujourd'hui, chaque EED porte sur lui en tout temps son coin sur lequel est inscrit son numéro de brevet. Ah, ok. EED NEDEX. Reconedex. Reconedex. Déminage, force spéciale. On est de l'air marine nationale. Des pièges, opère, je dis quand. Un NEDEX? C'est quoi ça? It's a different, it's a different world, EOD for a lot of as explosive ordnance disposal for European countries because there's so many unexploded munitions from the First World War and the Second World War that are still in the ground in throughout most of Europe. So you frequently find when they're building buildings or when this is interesting. Intervention en milieu périlleux et confiné pour se démunir de la yeah, this is the it's like a civilian group that does things like mountain rescue, but yeah, speleology is like caving, right? Grimpe is climbing, pompier is fireman, sécurité civile, oui, yeah. Spélio, course français, okay. Interesting stuff. Yeah. So it's like here you'd say bomb, or in the United States, in English you'd say bomb squad, or you'd say EOD more and more. Everybody says EOD, but I just don't know all the variations of it in France and between. Yeah, see here. This is like a bomb from World War II. I'm most certain that was like on a construction site, right? Yeah. I mean, yeah, or here's another one, right? Amazing. Every week, more than a few of these are found in Europe, throughout Europe. Quite large ones sometimes, just lying below the surface. So yeah, not exactly what we're looking at. But this is sort of looping back to where we were with the FOS because, if you're looking more at a context of like a cave that's been booby trapped, okay, there's training you need for that, and part of it is about looking. It is about seeing. Well, we kind of bebopped around here today, but I think we've gotten in. A good day of work. So let's call it a day and work again another one. This has been Richard Wheeler Works, and I'm Richard Wheeler.